Alrighty, there we go. Almost forgot that. Boom, I've put the camera in a better spot. And so now I can do whatever I want. I think this actually might be like the best spot I've ever had it. Today is Monday, May 19th. And yeah, it's Monday, no trade. Let me close laptop 1 second because I still gotta get photos done. But yeah, it was different going in the market open, right? Because if we're 9:30, boom. I'm like, okay, cool. This is from last Friday. Okay, that still looks like manipulation, right? Manipulation up, obviously playing into some of this, sweeping there. That's like perfect setup for me. Actually, I'm going back here. We're going back in time to find a trade over here. I mean, okay, yeah, there we go. Boom. Put down, sweep into here, boom, push back up, soup, changing the state, boom, target lower. I like that. Coming to market open, I'm like, okay. I'm starting to mark out more fair value gaps and inverse value gaps for like the narrative, right? So this for value gap, I'm like, okay, I like this area to reject if this is manipulation. We pushed down to -2. We took out that low. Okay, we push back up failure swing. Okay, I think we want to push down and take out this and this low, like this weekly low from last week. Alrighty, this is an area I expect to reject in. No soup, kind of just chopping. I'm like, okay, market open. Could pop up, sweep out, boom, put in like manipulation of this leg, then slam it down. That would be perfect to take a trade. We could sell, rebalance, then sell again. Okay, I kind of like that. But I'm like longs pushed. I had this BPR marked out this morning. Like for longs to work, we need to push down, reject off of this, and then straight into market open. We tap it, and then we just sell through. So I'm like, okay, well, we're kind of just janky, just choppy stuff, not really getting much. Boom, slam down, push down. So I'm like, okay, cool. There was an entry up here. This would have been great. But no. So what am I doing? Boom. We started to get this retrace up, and I'm like, man, like we didn't really take out much, playing this 15-minute gap. And so actually I was marking out, funny enough, this 5-minute inverse and that 5-minute. So I'm like, well, if price wants to react here, that's kind of where we need to do it to take shorts. Boom, soup up there. I don't know what time is this because I wasn't even looking for a trade, honestly, because I'm like, well, I don't know exactly what I want to take because if that's not true manipulation up here, we could just run and take the high. And this is kind of deep in discount for me. Knowing that this is probably perfect OTE. Oh yeah, it's well more than OTE. It's so in that aspect, I'm like, well, really, this once we close below here, that's really all I need to see. That's another soup. That's another change of state right there. Boom, perfect to just take that low. And then what are my other targets down here? Push up, put in a deep failure swing. Then we just sell off. And that's where we are now. And so looking at this, now going over it, I'm like, man, that kind of was a trade to take. Really, right? Because but it's fueled by this not being like clean manipulated like on the 15-minute. Like if that opened high, boom. Yeah. But since I'm like, I don't know, it's hard for me to get behind it. And since I didn't take that, it's like, okay, that soup CISD I could have taken. Why did I not take that? I don't know. It's because of this narrative in the back, and this is kind of in the middle of a play rather than at the start of the reversal. And so that's kind of it. It's like, okay, these are would be more continuation shorts. But you know what? Let me mark this out. Because let me guess it plays out. Yep. So the next time I see, this retrace in the middle, like that should be the clear sign to go for it. Enter here, stop loss above that high, and then target closest session liquidity right here. Would have been perfect, but I don't know why I didn't take it. It's just like I wasn't paying attention to this. But then again, it boils down to the, oh yeah, if I'm not super convinced that this is the high, even when we're pushing all the way down here, it's hard for me to get behind that shorts bias, that shorts narrative, just because like, oh, not the true high, so I'm not truly locked in on this. And then we displaced from this, but not too much else. And so I guess that's kind of it. Uh for I mean today, not much to go over since I didn't take a trade, but I think I've got to start tracking missed trades again because I'm like, I this can't happen. I don't see this as a good trade to take for some reason. Like like uh, it's probably the narrative because Soup CISD, yeah, it's 100% the narrative, right? The narrative that not truly being the high convinced or what my setup wants it to be. So if I don't see that, then this fair swing kind of can't. But I mean, yeah, that's all I got for today. Nothing else. So I will see y'all tomorrow.